Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Howard. Happy birthday to you. When I think of what I've learned from Howard Behar and servant leadership, one of the first things that comes to mind is the quote, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you are always focused on caring and being interested in other people and acting in that place of service to them as human beings and without an ego. And so I think about that a lot is that the people that I work with don't care how much I know. They just want to know that I care. And that makes a big difference. Anyway, I hope you had a great birthday and I wish I was celebrating with you in person. But you're probably down getting some sunshine, which we're not having much here right now. It's kind of cloudy here in Seattle winter. You're not missing much. All right, take care. Bye.
Howard.
Happy birthday, Howard.
Happy birthday, Howard.
Happy birthday, Howard.
Howard.
Happy birthday, Howard.
Have a great one, Howard.
Happy 80th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Howard. I have to tell you, there isn't a single time, not one time, since 2001, maybe 2002, that I've passed by a parking lot where the sign says reserved for whatever, principal, director, CEO, whatever, that I haven't thought about you. In our servant leadership course, that was one of the examples that you gave, and it has had a very big impact on me. I have also shared it with many, many people. So thank you for all that you do to build a different kind of leadership in the world. It's so needed. Happy birthday.
The one thing I associate in your leadership style is to lead from your heart. Happy birthday, Howard.
Howard Behar, my friend, it's Gina Herstack. I just wanted to come on and wish you a very happy birthday and just thank you for the many years of inspiration, the original H2O. We're continuing to make you so proud here at Starbucks. And I can't believe it's been 23 years for me. But I am forever grateful for all of the inspiration, all of the kind words, and all of the dedication and passion that you've given to me, all of our partners. And I just think about the one quote, well, the many quotes, but the one quote that really stands out for me is, without people, we don't have anything. And when we have people, we have something even greater than coffee. And without you, we wouldn't have any of those things. And thank you for role modeling what it truly means to be a servant leader. On behalf of me, all of our partners here at Starbucks, I'm forever grateful and thankful for you. And cheers, my friend. Enjoy your birthday. And I hope this brings you a warm smile and your cup is full with something great.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday. I think you would agree with me. It's a privilege to get old and to reach 80 years old, and I'm sure you have many more years ahead of you. The question was, what is the one thing in your leadership style that we got from you? And I think the word for me would be authenticity. You were the first person who really reinforced with me that it was okay to be just me, the same person I was at home. I could be at work, and in actuality, I was more effective because of that. So authenticity is the word for me. And thank you so much. I love you. I miss you. And I hope you have a fabulous birthday.
Hi, Howard. Mike Fink here, wishing you a very happy 80th birthday. I hope you have a very, very special day. Thinking of you, and wanted to let you know that the servant leadership skills that I learned from Starbucks and from you have really changed my life for the better. Not only was I able to learn that, put it in practice during the time I was at Starbucks, but I made lifelong friends because of an attitude change from, I'd say, what I was earlier in life, and also made me a much better husband and father to my daughters. And it's just been a wonderful, impactful, philosophical change. And it now comes very, very naturally to me. So on your 80th birthday, I want to thank you for that gift that you passed on to me.
Happy birthday, Howard, from Da Nang, Vietnam. Just wanted to say thank you for building such an enduring company and showing the world what a great company looks like based on its culture and its people. I carry the lessons that you and the team delivered to me as a very, very young barista all the way through to the coffee department every single day in my business career. So I'm forever grateful. I wish I was in Palm Springs right now to celebrate with you, but let's have a cup of coffee soon.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to take a moment to say happy birthday and wish you so many warm wishes. I also wanted to say thank you. The one thing that you taught me that I've taken through my leadership career is it always starts with people. People and passion for what you do to do the right thing. So you've made a massive impact on me and so many others. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you and congratulations on your Servant Leadership Award.
Hey, Howard. It's Alex, your favorite Canadian. It's Thanksgiving Day here in Canada, which is totally appropriate. I want to say congratulations on the induction. I want to say happy birthday, even though you're not allowed to get older because it makes the rest of us age as well. And to just thank you for being such a remarkable friend, mentor, aspirational oracle. I love you, and I hope all your dreams come true for your birthday. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Howard. Wishing you a wonderful 80th birthday. When I think about the lessons I've learned from you over my career, it's really about trusting your team. And I wish Orrin were here to help celebrate with you. And I hope you have many more happy years to come. Take care.
HB, James Waldner here. Happy birthday to you. Mazel tov on a momentous milestone. Just wanted to say many happy returns to you. One of the things I associate with you, your memory so clearly, is being a young store manager at Starbucks and hearing you speak at a holiday rally and hearing you talk about your one hat theory, about wearing one hat throughout your life. And that has been truly game-changing for me as I aspire to be a more authentic leader every day. Thank you for your impact on this world. Looking forward to spending some time with you this week coming up in New Jersey. Congratulations on your Servant Leader Award. Very well deserved. Again, happy 80th birthday.
Hi, Howard. How are you? Happy birthday. Just want to wish you a wonderful birthday. I hope that you get spoiled by your family and friends. You certainly deserve it, but have a wonderful, happy 80th birthday. I also just want to personally say thank you to you for the time that you took and the dedication that you took to my own leadership development. I remember spending time with you touring stores and meeting our partners and listening to their concerns and listening to their challenges. You taught me just to take a step back and listen and be ready to serve. And I just want to thank you so much for your time. I always looked forward to it. I always learned so much, but your strength as a servant leader was so inspiring. Just the way you prioritize the needs of others and empower those around you to succeed and grow. Your dedication to serving rather than just leading really created a positive impact on me and so many other people that had the privilege to work with you. So thank you for showing us that leadership is about lifting others up and guiding with our hearts. And I'll never forget the time that you took for my own personal development. It made such a difference and it meant so much to me. So um, have a wonderful birthday. I hope that you have a great time. What a milestone. Turning 80 is remarkable. And I just want to say happy birthday. Enjoy yourself. And again, thank you so much for everything you've done for my own leadership development, but all the people that had the privilege of working with you. Happy birthday, Howard.
Happy birthday, Howard. I'm excited to be part of this celebration, celebrating you and the impact you've had on your life. So happy birthday. My name is Barb Yeager. I've had the opportunity to meet with you a number of times over my career with Starbucks. I have been a partner for almost 30 years, most of that in the retail stores in Southern California. Currently I do work that supports our retail partners. And I am just super excited to share this moment with you. Wish you a very happy birthday and let you know that I know you have impacted so many folks, and I am one of those folks. So I'd say if I were to think about what is one of the big main things that has impacted my leadership style is how we are in the people business serving coffee, and really we are all human beings. So no matter the conversation, no matter the situation, if we put us as human beings first, and that we are in the people business, it really truly changed how I lead, I support, and how I work with people, both at work and at home. And that also lends itself to another thing that I think I took from you, which was the wearing one hat, and just being true to who I am, and becoming that person. And I would say that some of these things that I learned early on in my career at Starbucks really shaped who I have become. And I am just excited to share that with you because you have made truly a huge impact on me, both personally and professionally. And for that, I appreciate you and happy birthday.
Hello. One thing I associate my leadership style from Howard Behar is to be direct, authentic, and always, and especially empathetic. So thanks. And Howard, very, very happy birthday to you. We love you very much and look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Roger Keaton wishing you, Howard, a very happy 80th birthday. I was a Starbucks partner in Seattle from 1999 through 2016, and I can't tell you how often I draw on that experience. And I'm so grateful for the time that I spent at Starbucks. It has made me the person that I am today, professionally and personally as well. And my favorite leadership style of yours was the BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. And what a way to break down a giant goal in small, achievable steps. And also the way that you taught us how to nurture the human spirit in the process of achieving these goals. So thank you so much for all you did for us as partners and for the company. Have a very, very happy birthday. And here's to many more to come.
Hey, Howard. This is Tim Shotman. Happy birthday and congratulations on the award for servant leadership. Well deserved. And I really appreciate so much that you brought that into Starbucks, and I certainly embraced it. Marie asked us to share one leadership style that we gained from you, and I could certainly cite that, but I'm going to cite another one, which is your use of the word love and your meaning it. And I remember a number of times you expressing love for us as individuals and as a team. And it was followed sometimes with but. However, I just really appreciated that ability for you to share that emotion and authentically mean it. And I used it later in my career and never got in trouble with HR. But it really allowed me to I think, genuinely be more supportive of my team, and do it in a professional but heartfelt manner. So anyway, thank you again. Bye.
HB, Howard, happy birthday. I just feel very blessed to be able to get on here and wish you an amazing happy birthday. And I just want to thank you because I really give you credit for helping me build my transformational leadership style. I've been able to inspire and motivate others by believing in their potential and helping build their confidence. And that's because of you. Just helping them understand and believe in themselves to surpass their self-perceived limits is all because of you. I feel like you helped me in those times, and it helped me build my confidence. You did that for me, and now I get to do that for others because of you. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Hey Howard, happy 80th birthday from a coffee shop in China. You can hear the steaming in the background. One of the things that I always take away from you that influences my leadership is this idea that oftentimes people's spirits are too big for their job. And as servant leaders, it's our responsibility to find as many opportunities as possible for them to bring their whole selves to work. And when you give trust generously to your team, they often surprise and delight you with amazing results. Have a great birthday.
Howard, happy birthday. Wow, you have so many people who love you. Celebrating your birthday with you in this small way is such an honor. Your impact on my life has been immeasurable. Like so many others, there are many corners of my life, work, community, friends, family that you've influenced. I am a better person, a leader, and friend because of you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me and countless others know that joy, love, gratitude, selflessness, and authenticity should be a leadership imperative. Here's to many more years of flourishing. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Love you.
Cheers to you, HB, on your 80th birthday. Over the years, I've always been inspired by you and your ability to care for people while being your true and authentic self. I'd like to think I've carried a little bit of that forward with me over the years. Take care and have an amazing celebration surrounded by people who love you and people that you love.
Hi, Howard. It's Anita McCaslin. Just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. Also, just wanted to thank you for the servant leadership that you bring, who you are as a person, and most importantly, the lessons I've learned from you. There are not many times where I don't think about what would Howard do? How might he handle this situation? So thank you for the leadership, the inspiration, and again, happy birthday wishes. Take care. Bye.
Happy birthday, Howard. I'm so excited to wish you a great birthday and tell you how much I value all that you did for Starbucks and what you did for me personally. Years ago, 33 years ago, as a feisty barista down in New Village, you actually took the time to come down after hours and meet with the entire team of baristas who were upset about a customer complaint against one of our fellow baristas. And you cared enough to come down. You listened. You showed up and you actually listened to what we had to say, and you shared your perspective. And then we came to a resolution. We figured it out. And I have taken that kind of perspective and applied it to my work as a manager and as my work as a human being. And knowing that we are in the people business wherever we go, whether it's the people business serving coffee or the people business, in my case, serving laundry customers, or people who are volunteering to help out at nonprofits we work with. So I thank you for your leadership and your example. And I hope there's many more years that we get to enjoy your gift of life. Happy birthday. God bless you. Love you.
Happy birthday, HB. 80 years. What an accomplishment, and what an amazing amount of people that you and your leadership has touched over the years, myself being one of those lucky ones. This is all about you, and so I'm going to share one of the many leadership stories and examples that you used over the years that have certainly made me a better leader, but also something that I still continue using as an example every time I coach someone or when I teach my class at the University of Washington, Bothell. And that is the statement around let the person who sweeps the floor pick the broom. It is such a profound statement that came about way before we spoke about lean and process improvement. And it was all about trusting and recognizing that the people who do the work are the experts. And as leaders and as supporters, we are better off learning about the work from the people who do it every day instead of assuming we know it all and provide the folks with the tools and the processes. I use that every day. When I coach someone, I use that in class. And 30 years later, it still resonates and is such a profound statement about you and your leadership style. So happy birthday to you. Cheers to many more, and proud to be a part of the group that gets to wish you happy birthday. You take care.
Happy birthday, Howard. My name is Michelle Prang. I'm a 27-year partner. I live here in Seattle. And I wanted to just, in general, just thank you for everything that you've given to our company, to our culture, to our partners. One thing that I would say that I have learned from your leadership style is to truly always think of the partner first. And even now, after not having been in stores since 2012, ever since 2019 or so, I go and I work a shift in a store once a month for 3 hours just to stay close to operations, stay close to that partner experience so that no matter what I'm working on, always keeping that partner in mind. And I truly believe that you just have been so instrumental to our company. I wish you an amazing birthday and an incredible next year. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Howard. My name is Janine. We met one time at the 12th and Columbia store years ago. I introduced myself. I used to manage the Pike Place store, and my very first store that I managed was at 6th and Union. And what I loved during our holiday meeting that we have every year, you would just come back to lead the business. And it was great because the first thing you said is how much you missed us. And I remember being choked up during that. And it wasn't long after that that we went to our, I think it was my first leadership conference, and we learned all about servant leadership. And I just remember being struck by that because the reason why I joined Starbucks in the first place is putting our people first and then learning how to be a servant leader to be useful and present and all the other great things for our partners was literally the best thing, and really reinforced some of the work that I'd been doing and leaders had done for me. So I hope this birthday is great for you. Take good care, my friend, and hope to see you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Howard. It's Lisa Medina. Darren and I want to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. I want to thank you for hiring me back in 1989. I don't know if you remember, but we were in the old roasting plant on Airport Way, and you told me that interviews were bullshit, and that did I want to just have a conversation and walk around the Soto neighborhood with you. So I did, and that launched my career at Starbucks. I would say the leadership quality that I attribute to you is partners first. And I'm sure that's an answer that many partners will give on these videos. But I hope you have a wonderful, happy 80th birthday. And the other video that you will see with a group of people on a deck all wishing you a happy 80th is a group of Starbucks designers and real estate people from the early 90s that after 30 years, Howard, they continue to get together and celebrate each other's lives. And that is really because of the kind of culture that you helped ensure Starbucks would have. Thank you, Howard. I love you.
Hello, Howard Behar, sending you a big birthday wish for your amazing 8-0. Just wanted to say I'm sending a lot of love, sunshine, and happiness from Henderson, Nevada. Thank you, Howard, for all the impact that you had on so many people, not just while you're at Starbucks, but especially after, me being one recipient of your guidance, support, and inspiration. So cheers to you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Hi, Howard. Doug Satzman here. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, and I was delighted to get to contribute to this montage of folks you've influenced. As I think of the time that we've had together, and I think back to a food service and licensing conference where you were a guest speaker, years after you retired, you still lit up the room. But the leadership lessons that I carry, my favorite one is leadership is about being of service to others, not being served by others. And I've worked hard in the past few companies I've run to be a mentor instead of a boss. But for your birthday, I do have a very important question. The person who blows the candles, should they also choose the candles? I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday. Kristen Anderson here. I'm so excited to celebrate your birthday with you. And I think about your leadership and what I learned from you a lot. I unfortunately left Starbucks in 2009, so I've been gone for quite a long time, but the impact of you has always stuck with me. And I think the one thing that I've taken with me everywhere I've gone is how you always made people feel seen, and you always made people feel heard and listened to. And that was always really impactful to me. And so that's what I've taken forward in my career. Thank you, Howard. Happy birthday. And I really, really, really hope it's a great day. Bye.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday and congratulations on your Servant Leadership Award. As I reflect back on the many leadership lessons I learned from you, I would say in a nutshell, I learned that people are the most important asset of any business. But if there's one lesson that I reflect upon, that I really tried to emulate throughout my career, and I probably found myself quoting more often than any other, is that if you don't serve the customer directly, you serve the people who do. Such an important reminder that the folks on the front line are so critical to the success of any business. I thank you, Howard, for all the wonderful lessons you taught me about leadership and life, and I thank you for your friendship over the years. I wish you the happiest 80th birthday. Love you.
Hi, Howard. Amy Johnson. How you doing? Happy birthday! The one thing that I attribute to what you taught about leadership was servant leadership, and that you should always really understand where your customer is, why they're coming in, and how you can serve them better, and not just your customer, also other people that work with you and around you. And I hope you have a fantastic birthday and a big hug from across distance, and I hope you're well. Bye.
Happy birthday, Howard. I can't thank you enough for building servant leadership into the DNA of Starbucks and how much it's impacted my life and the lives of all of us. Thank you and happy birthday.
Howard, I didn't know you very well at Starbucks when I was in business ethics and compliance, other than by reputation. heart-led, and you actually appreciated what the attorneys had to bring to the table. But then as a GAA member, I got to know you. You were so generous with your time and listening to my pitch for my business, and then totally surprised me several times by just checking in via email to see how I was doing. It meant the world to me, and it might have been a simple gesture, but I think that's what you're all about in many ways, is just remembering those simple gestures of love. Thank you, Howard, and happy birthday.
Hey, Howard, this is Todd Olson, Starbucks alum 2002, 2010. And we didn't get to work directly with each other very often at all. But I think it's a statement to your impact that, I still felt your leadership presence in servant leadership. And I think a lot of people are going to talk about that. But for me, it's leadership with kindness and with care and empathy. And I think, that's the most striking part of your legacy that I was part of. And then beyond that, just your engagement in Green Apron Alliance and some of the opportunities I had to interact with you post Starbucks, I think for me is a great story about somebody who understands their legacy and continues it forward, even outside of, a corporate professional career. So thank you for the kindness. Thank you for all the servant leadership training at Starbucks and positivity, and for being a great role model to so many people. And happy 80th birthday.
Hey, HB. First off, happy birthday. So excited to have the opportunity to wish you a happy birthday. In terms of leadership, life lessons from you, there's been so many over all the years that I've known you and you've mentored and coached me. But the one I think I refer to the most, and I'll tell it in terms of a story, was at the Mercer Island store, and we were slammed in the middle of a rush. We were short-staffed. Several people had called out sick. It was just crazy, crazy, crazy. And you walked in and you could tell it was crazy, 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 which isn't necessarily a good thing. And I was on the bar and you walked up to me, and I was on the bar alone, and you looked at me and you said, "How can I help you?" And I looked over at you and I said, "You know what, Howard? There was a customer that dumped his mocha at the front stoop, and I really need it cleaned up. We haven't had time to even get out there to get it cleaned up." And without missing a beat, you walked into the back room, found a bucket, filled it with water, came out, cleaned it up, came back in, dumped the bucket, walked over and said, "It's clean, and I'm going to leave now because me being here is not helping you and will not help you any more than I've already done." And you just went on your way. And it was such a powerful message to me, regardless of title, regardless of what your role is in the organization. You ask people what they need to be successful, to be happy, to be good at their jobs, whatever, insert whatever situation. And you wait for the response. And when you get the response, you have to be willing to act on it. So thank you for that very valuable lesson that was probably 30 years ago now. Matter of fact, it was probably 30 years ago, 28 years ago. And I remember it like it was yesterday. So thank you for everything you've done for me in my life and my career, and I love you much. Happy birthday.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday, and hope it's a good one for you. Coming up with just one thing that I really associate in your leadership style that was helpful to me. There were so many, so hard to come up with one, but the one that really sticks in my mind is that when you have a conviction, when you really are committed to something, to be fearless. And I have thought about that so many times during my career post Starbucks. Is that whole thing in your voice in my head, be fearless, Larry. So thank you, Howard. Once again, happy birthday to you.
Hi, Howard. Happy birthday. It's the eve of your birthday, and I think Jim Allen and I are bringing up the rear on your birthday messages. So you've probably listened to a lot of them, and I'll try to keep this straight and to the point. I want you to know that what I associate with my leadership style, what I learned from you, was that to truly lead means to truly serve others. And I think that when we do that, we set people up to succeed. We set the future up to succeed. And I learned this through the work in the Green Apron Project. It's work that I knew in my heart we needed to do, and I knew I couldn't do it together. I couldn't do it without others. And I had to trust them, and I had to find people that were like-minded and risk-averse and wanted to do something truly great. And you gave me the courage and believed in me and the others that worked on this project to do our best work, and we did. We did work that I don't think anybody imagined we could do. I don't think that we understood the impact we were going to make. And when we did this work, straight from our hearts, it created something that was truly long-lasting and meaningful and set people up to succeed in delivering an experience for each other and the customer that, was unforgettable in many, many cases. And it made a difference in people's daily lives. So I'm truly grateful to you for that, for being patient, being kind, and leading so that I could serve others and know that I could make a difference. Big hugs. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Howard. You've sent more birthday greetings out to others than anyone I've ever known. So I'm so pleased to have this opportunity to send a birthday greeting to you on this, your 80th birthday. Howard, I think of you as a mentor, an advisor, a servant leader, and also as a friend. I want to thank you for teaching me about servant leadership by living as a servant leader. That was the most influential experience of my entire career, and it also had an influence on my life in general. So thank you for the impact you made on me, and also for the impact you made on so many others that you touched by the way you lived and the way you cared for, served, and supported others. Thank you, and happy birthday.